Hi, I just thought I'd take advantage of my webcam again and do a little video blog. I really have not been feeling well today and didn't really feel like typing, so I thought this would be a good way to have a blog update without me actually having to put a whole lot of effort into it. I guess I'm feeling kind of discouraged right now with the MRSA infection last week and the face plant that I took Sunday, and then having to end up at the ER for several hours last night for fluids and insulin. It's just kind of feels like it's just kind of all going wrong at one time and making me rather discouraged. And I just kind of feel blah today. Just I'm sure that's because of, you know, the fall and the medicine and just things not going quite the way I planned. And when I feel blah like this, it's just, really difficult to get the motivation to write, to think, to put my thoughts down in a clear manner. I don't think I'm, depressed. I think I just am feeling overwhelmed. Just like all the medical stuff seems to always happen a bunch at one time instead of, it'd be a whole lot easier if it would just, you know, if it could space itself out instead of having to just all flood me at once. My face still really hurts from the fall and my body aches. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got some bruising going on the chin now. At least the skinned places on my face don't look quite as bad as I thought they were going to. How I ended up at the emergency room is kind of crazy. I think that just floored me how that happened. I went to see my counselor yesterday, and I got there a little early, and there's a nurse in that office. She periodically does little mini checkups on the patients just to make sure everything's going okay with the medicine and all that. And she saw my face, and of course, I wanted to know how it happened, and started going through my medicine. And I'm pretty sure it was just me having a little blackout spell, syncope. Um, of course, she goes through and looks at, all the possible side effects of my medicine and says that it could have possibly been a seizure, but there's no way to know because nobody actually witnessed it. I just woke up with my face on the pavement. And then she took my blood sugar, and it was 468. And her protocol demands that anybody with a blood sugar over a certain amount has to go straight to the emergency room. And especially after my fall, she just felt like I really needed to go. So I had a choice to go by ambulance or to get a ride. And of course, the last time I was told that I had to go to the emergency room from that office, I ended up in a psychiatric hospital, so my family was freaking out just a little bit. I did get her to put it in writing that it was totally medical related and had nothing to do with the depression. I didn't have suicidal thoughts or anything like that, so that I wouldn't have to end up with guards outside my room. And they determined that obviously my blood sugar was high, and they gave me a dose of insulin for my IV so it would start working faster. They also determined that I was dehydrated, so I had two really large bags of fluid run through me really quickly. And, part of the dehydration came from having such high blood sugar, and I don't know how it is with other people with their psychiatric medications, but mine just make me sweat profusely. It doesn't, when I say profusely, I can be cooking supper and all of a sudden there's sweat just dripping off of me. Or I could just be sitting where I am now and the sweat will start dripping off of me. And so I'm constantly just going through the fluids because I'm always losing fluids very, very quickly. So I'm, with it being hot and the way I sweat because of the medicine, I'm sure that also helped contribute to the dehydration. Of course, they asked me if I felt better after they gave me all those fluids, and the truth is, I just never feel great. It's just something I've come to, be accustomed to. I didn't feel any worse, so that's, always a good thing. Anyways, I just thought I'd, you know, give everybody an update through the webcam and, just say hi, I'm here, and I'm feeling kind of yucky. I've got my pajamas on, and I hope everybody's having a really good day.